So I'm going to be blunt here. The Nintendo Direct that came out September 13th was pretty It wasn't awful, but it wasn't exactly the best either. And there's a lot of reasons for that, and I'm going to go into why. But I do want to say real quick that I'm really happy that a lot of games actually did get announced. Like, ignoring all the, backlash that they're probably getting from having a bunch of different weird games on there, I'm really happy that Luigi's Mansion 3 got announced. I'm really happy that Katamari got announced. A ton of Final Fantasy games are just coming to the Switch. I'm actually really excited for Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, because that looks like a game I'd be super into. And we even get a Smash newcomer, which is pretty neat. As well as a confirmation for Animal Crossing for Nintendo Switch, which I will probably pick up way later in its life cycle, but I'm still super excited for it. All of these things are great, and I'm really happy that Nintendo did their duty to at least take the time to talk about a lot of these things that are coming out. However, there's one pretty major thing that's coming out that they just didn't talk about enough. The online. Why is nobody talking about this? Like, there is no reason to keep quiet about this. Everyone should be talking about what's going on with the fucking online. It's so important. It's such an important thing. Granted, it's cheaper, doesn't mean you're allowed to kind of hide details about it. Especially when you're essentially revoking a thing that we can do already for free right now. And there were a couple things that bothered me with their online video where they were talking about, oh man, online lets you play with your friends online and stuff. That's super cool. And I'm like, yeah, that's super cool. And then I'm looking at it and it's like, okay, what else? Like, it's almost like they don't seem to get the fact that a lot of people kind of want to know more about this. In fact, a really big problem I had was the fact that when they were talking about cloud saves, they should have been open about the fact that it's select games that have cloud saves. Like the fact that I can play Splatoon 2 but not save it on a cloud for some reason, even like my single player profile, like why is that the case? Why is it that I can't save, Pokemon Let's Go on a cloud save? Even though I kind of get that one more because Pokemon games have never really had cloud saves to begin with, so yeah. On top of that, they talked about the new NES games, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, that's neat, that's cool, I guess. But they didn't really show anything off that really got me interested in it, besides the fact that you can play them online, which I've already known, so yeah, and I didn't really get any more confirmation on any more games that are coming to the Switch Online, so again, why should I care? And I don't mean to come at this like a nitpicky little bitch, because it's not my intent. My intent is more to come at it like a frustrated customer, because that's what this is. It's frustration from the consumer level. Games need to be sort of disclosed, and certain things about online services need to be disclosed right away. The fact that they didn't say, like, even like in the little corner, I would have liked to see cloud saves might not work on all games. And maybe it did have that, maybe I just didn't see it. I'm gonna rewatch the video again, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I missed it. But right now, it just feels bad. That's all it feels like. And then on top of everything, they have a feature of it that's like special deals. What is special deals, you might ask? I don't fucking know. I can't know because Nintendo won't tell us, because they want to hide something up till the very last day, which is like, dude, come on. Like, why? Like, I think the key difference here between like Nintendo's normal like policy of trying to keep quiet for as much as long as possible, and them trying to keep quiet like for this service as long as possible, like, doesn't work here, because this is a service. We kind of want to know everything we can about the service before we buy into it. That's kind of how online works. You need to know everything about it before you buy into it. And then they like jump from the fact that they are hiding this little detail to, oh, by the way, we have these overpriced NES controllers that won't work with any other game. And granted, I don't know if they won't work with any other game. I'm assuming so, but I'm not 100% sure. So, but it's obvious that they're meant to be used mostly for the NES games, which is like, fuck, dude, come on. Why? Like, these things cost $60. They might as well shell out the extra $20 to buy an extra set of Joy-Cons at this point. And let's be blunt here. I am not a fan of Isabel being in Smash. Granted, it's not bad. It's not the worst thing in the world. Like, they could have done so much worse. There could have been such a worse character in there, but Isabel is definitely a better choice than most. However, this brings up a question for me that I'm going to discuss in a whole nother video, and we will talk about that later. But I'm just going to say right now, it's totally bullshit that Isabel got in Smash, Waluigi is not. Just saying it. She's an assist trophy, he was an assist trophy, it's a little ridiculous. Not only that, but Waluigi has been an assist trophy for way longer, and he still hasn't gotten in, so yeah, please let me like have my theory be real on that. They're just trying to troll and keep Waluigi secret until release date, but it's probably not the case. He's probably not getting in. But overall, the announcements were pretty barren. They were all pretty much stuff that we already knew or were predicting, and nothing was really super special. It was just kind of like, I don't really care. But yeah, hopefully over the next few days, the Switch Online demo makes me want to actually purchase the Switch Online, because if not, I'm going to be kind of disappointed. But I'm going to leave that off to you. Did you guys actually like the Direct? Because honestly, I'm really curious. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions. You know, there's a lot of people that are like, oh man, be grateful for what you got announced. But then there's other people who are like, yeah, but the things we got announced weren't enough to really sell us on anything. You know what I mean? So I would like to hear your comments and opinions down below. I'm sorry if I sound like crap in this video, by the way. I have a sore throat and came down with it, so it's kind of shit, and my voice might be kind of shit. I don't know, but yeah. Hope you all enjoy. See you next time. Bye-bye.